I wanted to ask about Daniel Jones. When you first arrived here, kind of going back to Buffalo, what was your perception of him before you came into New York?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely knew that he was a tall, strong quarterback. We used to always talk about him and comparing to Josh Allen and stuff. So we definitely knew he had the physical traits and stuff. And coming here, I was able to see the mental side and his preparation and work ethic and stuff. So I mean, he's a full package, and I mean, I think he's a great quarterback. So I'll ride and die about him. So.
Do you think he gets enough respect outside of just that you guys in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some people do, some don't. I mean, that's with a lot of guys in the NFL. But, I know one thing, he definitely doesn't worry about that. So, that's all credit to him. Whether he has a good game or bad game or people praise him or not, he keeps the same mindset of working every day. So, that's something that influences the whole locker room. So that's what you like to see out of your quarterback.
Do you hear that stuff from guys around the league? Guys who you played with in college, is Daniel a topic that comes up when guys ask what's he like?
Yeah, I mean, people definitely have a lot of questions for sure, and I think he put a lot of the league on notice last year. So I think those conversations start to come up when you have good performances like he did. I mean, a lot of people were probably maybe talking bad, and then he has the season he had last year, and now people are trying to debate if he's good or not, if he's top this or that or whatever. So that's going to come with performances like he's had. So I know he's not worried about it. I know as a wideout room or a team, we're really not either. It's just more focused on what we could do to win games, every week. So.
Sorry.
Speaking of the wideout room, you guys took a lot of criticism last year. I mean, when you look around that room this year, do you see a hell of a lot more talent?
Yeah, I mean, the coaches did a great job of retaining a lot of talent and then adding a lot of new talent. I mean, we got players all over the place that you could plug in at any position, any route, and just put a lot of pressure on the defense. I'm definitely excited to see what our wideout room could do.
How much different is it for you this year as opposed to coming in last year, mid-season, having this whole offseason? How do you feel differently?
Yeah, I mean, I feel very comfortable in the offense and the scheme, just being able just to take a different approach to my game and knowing that I'm not just kind of thrown in the fire like I was last year, so kind of get to work on some mental stuff for me, kind of like looking at coverages and disguise and stuff and, seeing stuff that I give away and stuff that I can work on my game. So, I'm trying to take that next step myself. So.
Isaiah, I guess you could also look at that as you were thrown in, but now you're so much farther ahead because of that experience, late in the season last year.
Yeah.
Looking back, how beneficial was that?
Yeah, I mean, it was real beneficial just being able to compete against top teams, to play in huge games and playoff games, and be able to be in the grit and grind with this team. Coming back from being down or a big divisional game. So it was good to be able to see like the character in that locker room, and just whether we take a hit or whether we win a big game, to just never change and just keep working throughout the week. So I definitely love the guys in our locker room, and it made me feel more part of the team being in those moments with them.